in which Joseph for Pharaoh gathered up an immeasurable store of grain. I feel like my 7 years of the Holy See mission have been like those 7 years of plenty, in which God, like in ancient Egypt, has filled my life with so many blessings. I've made some great friendships, grown so much, and helped a little in the important work of the Holy See before the international community. Before I get into some thanks, I'd just like to acknowledge some special guests here tonight. My parents, Roger and Midge. And my twin brother, Scott. I've driven down here from Massachusetts today, and as soon as we're done, I'm going to drive back to try to beat the storm to Massachusetts. And so I'm so grateful for how much love they give me in my life, and I hope you have had a chance to meet them. I know a few people were wondering what was happening to me when they saw me dressed in civil clothes tonight. I'm still a priest and will always be. I'd like to thank Bishop Gregory Mansour, the Maronite Epic of Brooklyn, who's here. I first met Bishop Gregory when I was a pastor and newspaper editor in the Diocese of Fall River, and I've been fortunate to get to know him and have a chance to work with him here. Thanks, Bishop Gregory, for all your support. In the very back of the room, I'm honored that the Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus, Patrick Kelly, and his wife Vanessa have come. The Knights of Columbus have been so supportive to the Holy See mission over the course of our history, including through providing most of the funding for our present headquarters, without which we wouldn't have a chance to do our work. But the Supreme Knight has more than an institutional connection to our mission. He has a personal one. A little over 20 years ago, he served as a legal intern and expert at our mission. And so he enfleshes the hope we have for how all our interns may be able to make a difference after their time with us in their families, in the church, and in the wider society. Welcome, Supreme Knight and Vanessa. The tallest man in the room is Mr. George Marlin, Chairman of Aid to the Church in Need, USA. He's here with Sarkis Bogdalian, the Executive Director. They've been friends and trusted collaborators in defense of suffering Christians across the globe at the UN, and I'm very happy that last October the Vatican appointed me ecclesiastical assistant, aka national chaplain, to ACN USA to serve alongside them. So I'm grateful for their presence. Likewise for Msgr Peter Vicari, the president of the Catholic Near East Welfare Association, who spearheads so many important programs to help Catholics in the Middle East and in the Near East. There's so many people I'd like to thank tonight. First of all, I want to thank God, who in his providence willed that I have this extraordinary experience. I'd like to thank the great nuncios under whom I've worked, Archbishop Caccia, who has been a kind and encouraging mentor to me, and Archbishop Benedito Auza, now nuncio in Spain, who back in December 2014 invited me to come to the mission. He wanted me to be a third committee negotiator, but the day I showed up, he introduced me as the director of special events. We needed to work that out a little bit later, but it proved to be a lot of fun. I thank Father Jerry Murray, the pastor here, as well as Father Joe Chaco, the parochial vicar, for their hospitality and welcoming to live here at Holy Family. Holy Family Rectory was where the first permanent observer to the United Nations resided. And the bond between the Holy See mission and the UN parish has always been very strong. It was a great joy for me to strengthen that connection through experiencing a little bit of the Holy Family of priestly fraternity they've helped me to have every night I come back from the mission at about 11 p.m. at night. I'd like to thank my priestly collaborators at the Holy See, Msgr Frederick Hansen, Msgr David Charters, Msgr Hilary Franco, and their predecessors, who have become great friends as together we've supported each other in our mutual work. I'd like to thank the great diplomatic lay staff at our mission, Julia, Nadia, Joanna, Jeremy, Christina Caudino, our new office manager, and their predecessors like Anna Fata and Kelly Altman, who are here tonight. They bring so much passion and competence to our work. And they make possible the effectiveness of the Holy See mission at the UN. I'd like to thank in a particular way, as Msgr David did, the super hard-working permanent staff of the mission. We're so generous in keeping us fed, keeping the mission functional, helping us in so many ways, including keeping us rooted. Tian and Owan Duamala, Ekalak and Yui Buncharowan, Sister Sonia, Maria Carmen, and Sylvia, thank you so much. One of the most inspiring aspects of my work these last years has been seeing so much hope for the church and the world in the internship program I coordinate. Since 2015, we've had 139 interns from 32 different countries. Not only could we not do our work without them, but they bring so much vitality and enthusiasm to what we do. Special thanks to our present group of interns who have helped run tonight: Eva, Lauren, Odd, Camillo, Connell, Sarah Marie, Rosario, as well as our alumni who have come here from all over to support us: Sunny, Kit, Siobhan, John, Christine, Sophia, Camille, Andres, David, among those I've seen. I'd also like to thank those who make our internship program possible through their funding and through sending us great interns. Anthony Viscogliosi is here, who with his brothers Mark and John founded a fellowship program that helps pay for many of the expenses for the interns. Dr. Henry Schwalbenberg is here from Fordham's iPad program. Dr. Catherine Ruby from the Seton Hall School of Diplomacy and International Development. Dr. John Charnetsky, Dean of Ave Maria Law School, all of who provide fellowships for students from their institutions to serve with us. I also want to thank the various experts who support our mission who are present here tonight, as well as Bob Lalonde and Zach Danow from Priests for Life, who help, among other things, to make sure our computer systems remain functioning to support our work. There are many members of the Path to Peace Foundation and the Path to Peace Gala Dinner Committee who have come tonight, who have been so great to work with as we've together tried to raise funds to support the mission. And I'd like to express my appreciation and esteem for so many with whom I've worked to run conferences at the UN. Gary and Mary Kropp of the Pave the Way Foundation, George Marlin and Sarkis Bokjalian from Aid to the Church in Need, Alyssa Corin from ADF International, Siobhan O'Hara from the World Youth Alliance, Ryan Koch from the LDS at the UN, Lisa Correnti and Stefano Generini from CFAM, Lynn Walsh and Taj Ahmad from the Universal Peace Federation. It's truly been an honor to collaborate with you. There are many more to thank, but I'm on a clock. And I don't want to try your patience. And I hope to have the chance to thank each of you personally. But I think the length of the list I've just gone through gives an indication of just how plentiful these past 7 years of plenty have been for me. I ask God to bless you all for your goodness to me and to the mission. For those of you in New York, I hope God continues to bless me with your friendship as I head up to 114th Street and begin this fall my work as Catholic chaplain at Columbia. And I ask God in a special way to continue to bless Archbishop Caccia and the whole team at the Holy See Mission at this time when, with what's going on in Ukraine and throughout the globe, Catholic social teaching is needed before the international community more than ever. So thanks for your help for me over these last 7 years. Thanks for your continued help for the mission. We need you. You're a big part of our team. God bless you all.